The twin suns of Varnus Ridge burned, low over the shattered plains as smoke rose from the ruins of the alien encampment. What had begun as a routine skirmish had turned into a nightmare. Prince Kaelor of the Vareen Dominion stood among the wreckage, his silver armor scorched and dented, his four hearts pounding in disbelief. Around him lay the wrecked hulls of battle-walkers and the torn banners of his royal legion. They had been told the enemy was only a small reconnaissance group from the Terran fleet, a scout unit, nothing more. Yet the battlefield told a story that defied logic. Massive scorch marks carved through steel, energy trails cut through armored beasts, and the scent of ozone and blood mixed in the wind. Kaelor had fought wars for 2 decades, but never had he seen devastation like this caused by so few. His brother, Prince Vaylon, limped beside him, one arm hanging useless at his side. His eyes were wide, filled with the same haunted disbelief. He looked across the field, where the human bodies should have been, but found only scattered gear, a few shattered drones and deep footprints leading into the wasteland. They had not fled. They had vanished. Kaelor knelt beside one of the fallen mechs, its pilot vaporized clean out of the cockpit. The readout still flickered, showing the impossible. Energy readings off the chart, pulse weaponry beyond Dominion technology. He clenched his jaw. A low wind whispered through the bones of machines, carrying with it faint echoes recordings. From the mech logs that survived, the audio crackled and replayed voices. Harsh, calm, utterly human. Stay low, keep your line tight. 3 hostiles left. Sweep the flank. Scout Unit Delta mission complete. Extraction in 5. Kaelor's eyes widened. Extraction in 5. That meant they had completed their objective. And the entire Royal Legion had been nothing more than an obstacle. Vaylon finally spoke, his voice trembling. Brother, if this was a scout unit, what are their soldiers like? Kaelor rose slowly, his gaze fixed on the distant horizon where the human tracks disappeared. The sky above shimmered faintly, perhaps from orbital ships cloaked beyond sight. Pray we never find out, he said softly. For the first time in centuries, the proud princes of the Vareen Dominion felt something alien to them, fear, not of monsters or machines, but of fragile beings from a blue planet who fought like gods among mortals. Night fell over Varnus Ridge like a shroud of silence. The fires from the battle still burned, painting the horizon in crimson light. Prince Kaelor stood on the command balcony of the damaged fortress, watching the med drones gather the wounded and fallen. His brother Vaylon sat beside the strategy table, a holographic map flickering before him. Every red mark that once represented their royal legions now blinked out one by one, signaling total defeat. Reports came in from other sectors. Similar stories, small human units appearing without warning, moving faster than any Dominion troops could react, striking with precision then vanishing like ghosts. None of the enemy corpses had been found, only empty shell casings, scorched soil, and silence. Kaelor slammed his fist on the table, shaking the display. He said, they are not scouts. They cannot be. No small unit can dismantle an entire army in a single night. Vaylon looked up slowly, his face pale. And yet they did. Every weapon we used was countered. Every move predicted. It was as if they had fought this war 100 times before. A sudden beep interrupted them. The fortress sensors detected a signal descending from orbit, a transmission encrypted in Terran code but intercepted by Dominion channels. Kaelor gestured sharply. Play it. The hologram blinked to life, revealing a grainy image of a human soldier, his armor marked with the insignia of the Terran Expeditionary Corps. His voice was calm, professional, almost detached. This is Commander Hale of Terran Scout Unit Delta. Mission success. Enemy presence confirmed and catalogued, awaiting full military response from High Command. Kaelor felt his throat go dry. The message was not directed at them. It was meant for the humans above. But the words carried a weight far heavier than any weapon. A full military response. Vaylon spoke in a low whisper. Then this was only the beginning. Kaelor looked toward the stars, the twin moons glinting on his cracked armor. He had always believed the Dominion stood at the peak of galactic power. But tonight that belief had crumbled. The humans had sent only a handful of soldiers, and they had shattered legions. What would happen when their true army arrived? Far above the world of Varnus, invisible ships began to move, silent, cold, and waiting. The twin moons of Varnus hung pale in the morning sky as the surviving Dominion forces retreated into the deep canyons. The air was thick with dust and fear. Prince Kaelor moved among the soldiers, his armor dented and his expression grim. He could see the doubt in their eyes, the tremor in their hands. These were warriors born and trained to conquer galaxies. Yet a handful of humans had broken them in a single encounter. Phelan followed close behind, his arm now bound in metal braces. He spoke softly, his voice heavy. "We cannot hold this planet, not if more of them come." Kaelor stopped and looked out across the smoking plains. The remains of their once proud army lay scattered like ashes. He knew his brother spoke the truth. The Dominion could not face a species that treated total war as second nature. From above, a streak of light cut across the sky. For a moment, everyone thought it was another meteor. Then the comms crackled alive. "Unknown vessel entering atmosphere. Designation matches Terran code." Every Dominion officer froze. Kaelor ordered his scanners active. The reading came in. One ship, small alone, but the energy signature was beyond anything in their records. The craft landed in silence, flattening the sand beneath a ring of fire. Its ramp opened and a single human walked down. His armor gleamed, black and silver, marked with the same insignia as the scout logs. He moved without fear, as if walking among equals, not enemies. Kaelor stepped forward, holding his blade ready. "Who are you, Terran?" The man stopped a few paces away, his visor shifting to reveal a pair of calm, human eyes. His voice was steady. "I am not here to fight. I am here to tell you that this was a warning." Phelan frowned. "A warning from who?" The human tilted his head slightly. "From Earth. Stand down or the next to arrive will not be scouts." The air grew cold around them. Even the wind seemed to hesitate. Kaelor could not find words. The human turned back to his ship, the engines already rising in a roar that shook the ground. When the craft vanished into the clouds, the alien princes stood in silence. The meaning was clear. The humans had shown mercy once. They would not need to again. Across the Dominion, the tale of Varnus Ridge spread like wildfire, and in every royal hall the words echoed like thunder. They only fought a human scout unit,